Have you ever met someone who seems to snap at the smallest thing? Maybe you've seen a person who not only gets angry fast, but actually seems to enjoy making others squirm under the pressure of their outbursts. Today, I want to take you inside the mind of a quick-tempered sadist. Let's try to understand what's really going on beneath the surface. First off, let's break down the two parts, quick-tempered and sadist. A quick-tempered person loses their cool at the drop of a hat. It could be something as minor as a slow reply, a misplaced item, or just a loud noise. Their patience is razor thin and the anger builds fast. Now add in the sadistic side. This isn't about horror movies or villains on TV. In real life, a sadist is someone who finds pleasure, or at least satisfaction, in the discomfort or pain of others. It doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's subtle, a stinging remark, a sarcastic jab, or a cold stare that makes you shrink in your seat. So what happens when you mix these two traits? You get someone who not only erupts quickly, but might also use those eruptions as a kind of weapon. The anger isn't just an accident, it can become a tool. With every outburst, they test boundaries, they watch how people react. And on some level, they might actually enjoy the feeling of control or power that anger gives them. But why? Why do some people act this way? Sometimes it goes back to childhood. Maybe they grew up in a home where anger was the only way to get attention. Or perhaps they learned early on that making others uncomfortable was a way to protect themselves from feeling vulnerable. Over time, this becomes a habit, a reflex. But here's the thing, underneath all that rage, there's often insecurity. Quick-tempered sadists are usually fighting their own battles with self-worth. Their anger and cruelty? It's a shield. It keeps people at a distance, so no one gets close enough to see their struggles. If you recognize someone like this in your life, or even see these patterns in yourself, it's important to remember, change is possible. Start by noticing the triggers. What sets off the anger? How do you feel right before you lash out? Self-awareness is the first step. You can't change what you don't understand. It's also crucial to set boundaries. If you're around someone with these traits, protect your own mental space. And if you're the one struggling, don't be afraid to reach out for help. Therapy, support groups, or even just honest conversations with friends can make a huge difference. At the end of the day, being quick-tempered and sadistic isn't a life sentence. It's a challenge, a tough one, but not impossible to overcome. With the right tools and mindset, anyone can rewrite their story. Thanks for listening.